Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Triple C Creations Crafting, coming to you from the beautiful North Georgia mountains. And one of the things that I'm going to show you today from my Hobby Lobby haul, I love the mountains, y'all, and I miss them when I'm gone. I love going to the beach, going on vacation, but when I come back and I start seeing those mountains like that, I can never move away. But I did find some jewelry on clearance, or jewelry items on clearance at Hobby Lobby recently, and I love. Well, I won't say I love. I don't know. Maybe it's a love-hate, because like I go to the clearance and I look there and I don't usually find a lot on the clearance. It's all the other places where they have the clearance at Hobby Lobby that I find stuff. So especially like in the jewelry section where they have, like on the end caps, they have that little section, and they have things on clearance there. I don't know if it's because it's not picked over, if it's the newer things, I don't know. But that's typically where I find things. So let me show you what I got. I'm going to start with the least exciting. All right, I got some of these clay beads for my son. He liked this color. He has a ton of them, but I bought this because they're a little spotted. And they did have some others. They just had a variety of those. But if your kids are into those, I think when I bought, or when I went, I typically don't buy off the jewelry section unless it's 50% off. So even at 50% off, it would have been $3. But this was a $1.49. And you know, I just noticed glow in the dark. I didn't even notice that before. Oh well. Wait till I tell my son. Okay. Now, the jewelry and the mountains. Look at these. Look at these. I am so excited. I think these will make cute earrings. And so originally they were $5. If I'd bought them half price, it would have been $2.50, and they were $1.24. So this is just like a 75% off. And so with the other ones, but just $1.24. All I have to do really is add the earring piece, and this would be such a cute. I just think they're very light, but look at the mountains and the trees. And I got several of these. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of those. So, you know, I paid for 4 sets. I paid $5. I got 4 sets for what I could have bought one full price. All right, next I got these. I don't know that I'll make earrings out of these because they're a little big, but you know, like a key ring, an embellishment for something, even a bookmark, to put it on the end of a bookmark. Originally $3, I paid 74 cents. But think about a ribbon bookmark and putting that on the end. That would just be so pretty hanging out, and it's kind of heavy. So again, I wouldn't put it as I don't think I would use it as an earring. It's kind of wide at the top too. But definitely beautiful for 74 cents. Now, I did get 2 of these, and I have already used one of them. Let me see if I can show you. So, whoops. It says, feed me tacos and tell me I'm pretty. And I'm unhooking this thing from my phone. So, I got tired of dropping my phone when I had my hands full. So, I made this for my phone, and I put one of the taco things on it. So, I just love that. Feed me tacos and tell me I'm pretty. So that is now attached to the bone of my phone. And when my hands are full, I can just put it on my wrist and hold it. And those beads came from Hobby Lobby. They were not on clearance. I did pay, it was like 50% off though. But I like purples and blues. So anyways, there's how I use that. I did not make earrings out of it. So again, you know, key rings, things like that. All right, the next one. These were $1.24. These could be earrings. I mean, they're not really any bigger than these. They're not. They're not heavy either. But again, I think maybe like a bottom of a bookmark would be cute for these. It's like a jar with flowers in it. They're very dainty though. So I love those. $1.24. All right, next. And I did not buy a whole lot from Hobby Lobby. I really tried to keep it down. I got this silicone mold, and you might notice some glitter and things on it because I have already used it. But it's a very shallow silicone mold. So it was $1.49, and it was like 40 or 50% off fall. But what I did with these is I actually made wax seals with these, and yes, it worked. So I will say though, what I did is I poured my wax in just like I normally would, and then I put my solid stamp on top of it so that it would have a solid back. That was the trick I learned, because if you don't, it's not flat on the back, and they just come out so easy. So this worked great, and I made 30 something. We're doing cards for the nursing home, so I made some fall leaf, and it has the detail. That worked great for that. So there's your little trick. And then I've already opened this. Sorry, guys. But I went ahead, because we are making those cards for the nursing home, I went ahead and took out some of these. It does have pumpkins, acorns, and then 3 different leaves. And they're all a variety of colors. They're not just like the pumpkins are not just orange. I would kind of like that if the pumpkins were just orange and the acorns were just brown, but they're all colors. So, but I went ahead and I've taken some of these out, and I've taken some out, and there's still a ton in here. So this is confetti. It's a fall party confetti. It's $1.40 or $1.99, and then, you know, 40 or 50% off. But even though it's confetti, it's large enough that I can use it on a card. I mean, this is definitely big enough for embellishments. So I love that. Okay, I found something else at Hobby Lobby. I only got one of these. Are we there yet? And we did a travel journal for our summer vacation. And so I think I may add this to our travel journal somehow. I'm not sure how. But I just thought that was so cute. I may do like a bookmark ribbon in there. I don't know. And like have it dangling out. So 74 cents. So cute. All right, so that was my Hobby Lobby haul. Again, it was all on clearance. Everything I got was on clearance, or it was on the fall sale. Then I went to Ollie's. I've been seeing everybody's Ollie's haul, and I have gotten things at Ollie's before. I mean, like several years ago, I don't have a Ollie's close, and it's not close to Hobby Lobby. So when I go to Hobby Lobby, I don't typically go to Ollie's. I may have to change that. It's also next to the Goodwill. So if I go to Ollie's, I can go to Goodwill too. I love thrift store. I find a lot of craft stuff at the thrift store too. But that's a different story. You have to watch another video for that. So anyways, like previously at Ollie's, I have bought solid cardstock, and I have bought packs of vellum there. It's not solid like the clear vellum, but it's got like different like white designs on it. So I have gotten that before. They did have paper pads there, and some paper collections, but really the price was not what I was wanting to pay. So what I ended up coming home with was black for $3. And really, I needed this. Now, could I have got this at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale? Probably for the same price. But I actually needed some more black. I used all my black up making cards when I was on vacation. And I need to show you that video, or make a video on that. But I needed black, so I got this. And it was not on sale at Hobby Lobby the week I went. So, actually went looking for it. And then look at this glitter pad for $1.99. Now, this one was definitely worth it. This is glitter cardstock, 30 sheets. And, oh, I hadn't even seen that color. But it's also the kind that doesn't come off. So, if I'm making cake toppers, that is what I want to use. But, like I said, this one was definitely worth it. The others, I mean, they had some stuff I liked. But I really don't need more cardstock. I'm trying to use up what I've got. And so that was all I got. Like I said, the price, I mean, I buy stuff at the thrift store. So I've got cardstock. I've got all kinds of printed cardstock. I don't need anything, like particular for something. So I resisted everything else. But I'm going to try to go back and, you know, check it out again. Maybe add that to my hour-long trip to Canton. When I head down to Canton and I go to Hobby Lobby, just swing over to Ollie's and Goodwill, you know. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. See you later.